Hey everybody, it's Janoa with The Crafty Mess, and I'm here with another YouTube tutorial. Today we're going to learn how to sublimate using Dollar Tree socks. If you'd like to learn how I accomplish this, continue watching. And if you aren't already subscribed, please do so. Hit the like button, comment, and the notification bell for more videos.
Alright, so let's get started and I'll show you where I am so far in the project. So I purchased these socks from Dollar Tree. The name brand is Expressions. Okay, they're men's casual dress socks and it comes 2 pairs for $1, so they're 25 cents per sock. But you can see here that they are 35% cotton, they're 62% polyester, and 3% spandex. So that 62% polyester is what got my attention. I'm going to be trying to sublimate these socks, and I think that I want to start off with trying to just sublimate this portion here, so up, just into the heel of the sock. I did create these cardboard templates, and what I did is just took a cardboard box. It's about 4 inches across. These are about 19 inches long, and I just used my tape roll at the bottom to draw a circle and to round it out. So once I can get some paper large enough to do a full sock design, then I'll attempt doing that. But right now, I just want to see if they'll take the sublimation at all. I usually work with a lot higher poly count in the fabric that I'm sublimating on. So this will be fun. And the fact that, like I said, I got 2 pairs for $1, you can't beat that. Sublimation socks are very expensive. So let's go over to the computer and create a design for the socks.
Okay, so what I did is I opened up a Canva canvas and I made it, as you can see here, 8.5 by 11 inches. And then I took a Funyun graphic that I got off of Google, the front and the back of the bag, and I sized it so that it covers the majority of the 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. And now what I'm going to do is I need to flip these because they have words on them, and when you sublimate you always have to flip and mirror the image. I'm going to do that on both of them. Okay, so the one is going to be for the front of the sock, and then this one will be for the back of the sock. So I'm going to go ahead and download that. And then when we're ready, we'll go ahead and print both of those off on an 8.5 by 11 sheet. I'm going to hit continue editing because there is another pair that I want to design. So I'm just going to delete these up out of there. And then I'm going to bring in the other design that I want. And this time, instead of an all over design, I'm going to do one design per sock. So here's the image that I want to use. First I'm going to size it. I want it to be about 4 and 4.25 or 4.3, and then bring it down to the end. And then I'm going to go ahead and flip him horizontal. And now I'm going to duplicate. So I have one for each sock as opposed to doing one image that's going to cover both socks. Now I do want to go ahead and create another page because I already have one. Let's see, copy this page. There we go. Because we need something for the back. Okay. So this will be the front and the back of it. Right now I'm going to go ahead and download that as well so that we can print them out. And I'm going to be using sublimation paper in a 8.5 by 11. And I'm also using a Epson Workforce 7720 printer that I've converted to sublimation. I'm going to go ahead and print those images out and meet you back at the work table.
Okay, so I have my prints for this first pair of socks, both the front and back, already printed out on the 8.5 by 11 sublimation paper. I'm just going to use my Dollar Tree lint roller to go over the front of these socks. And I'm going to be pressing the socks at 385 at 60 seconds. Okay. So, gonna make sure that you put these together and then take your image and place it over top, trying to center that as much as possible. Okay, and then I'll have craft paper on top and bottom of this. I'm not going to use my Teflon sheet. I just want to make sure that you have these even. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and take these over to the heat press and I'll be right back. Okay, so I wanted to show you what it looked like. It turned out so good. Look at the color on that. Okay, look at the color. That's what it looks like when it's together, and that's what it looks like when it's apart. So I flipped them over, and then what I did was I took my thumb and just kind of brought a little bit of the color onto the back, and I did that for both socks. Just rock it a little bit and just bring a little bit of that color onto the back. That way when we press this back design onto the back of the socks, there's not going to be any white showing. Okay, so like we did the first time, I'm going to go ahead and use the lint roller. Okay, and then I'm going to take these over to the heat press and press 385, 60 seconds on the back. Okay guys, here's the back. So you have the front. Can't really see the V, but there it is. It's because we pushed some of it to the back. But there's the front. And then there is the back. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove these cardboard templates from these socks, and we're going to go ahead and load our second pair of socks so that we can do our second design. Okay, so I went ahead and opened the other package, just taking all the little plastic pieces out. You want to make sure you get those out. You don't want to put those in your heat press, definitely. Okay, and then I'm going to turn the socks so that the middle seam is in the middle. And we're going to take our template and just position the sock over the template. We only really want to go to the heel part. Okay. So that's about where you want to go. Right there to the heel part. Okay. And then I'm going to do that for the... Okay, so I have the second pair of socks loaded onto the templates, and I took my design that was like this and just cut it in half. And I have one half of each of those designs attached with some heat transfer tape to the front of the socks. Okay, and then I'm going to take this over to the heat press. We're going to press it 385 for 60 seconds. Then we'll be able to turn them around and put the images on for the bag. Okay, so they just came off of the press. So I'm going to gently, wow, look at that. And you can tell it has such good saturation because the paper is almost dry of all the ink. So I'm going to do the same for this one. That's awesome. Okay, so those are garbage. Now what you want to do is the same as we did on the first one. You want to flip it over and you want to use your thumb and pull some of that color onto the back of the sock. So when we press the back, there won't be a white line of demarcation between the front and the back of the sock. Okay, flip that over, do it to this one as well. And you see this yellowing that's on there. Looks like I need to change my bleed out paper. So I'm going to do that as well. Okay, so let's take our image and place it over top and get our heat transfer tape, or heat resistant tape, whatever it's called. And I'm going to okay, that's that, and repeat that for the other sock. The image. Okay. Alright, so now I'm going to take this over, change that blowout paper, and press this for 385 to 60 seconds. Be right back. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and remove the last one. Again, perfect press. Okay, so this is the back of the sock. That's the front of the sock. There's no white line. And I'm excited, again, very much excited that this worked. I'll be able to keep these cardboard inserts and use them again. Okay, so there you have it. Two pairs of Sublimation socks for $1. I'm juiced. Alright, y'all. This is Genoa with the Crafty Mess. As always, I want to thank you for joining me today. If this is your first time, please subscribe for more videos. Hit the notification bell. If you've joined me before, thank you for coming back. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share the video, y'all. Alright, talk to you guys later. Bye.